Welcome. Thank you for being here. We are looking at the bike that I purchased. It's a Moto Guzzi Ambassador 1971. And quite honestly, a beautiful bike. I bought it from out of Arizona and specifically Phoenix. It is apparently a 1971 Moto Guzzi Ambassador police bike. I think it was with the Arizona Highway Patrol. You can probably see me looking up underneath the bike. I'm basically looking at the linkage. I'm looking to see what if the brake switch is still there, the brake light switch. The bike is really rusty and crusty. Exhaust manifolds are kind of rusty. It has everything there though. That's the nice thing. 99% of the bike is there and it's in relatively good condition. The handlebar switches are not correct, but that's fine. I'm going to be replacing the switches. The fenders are rusty. The frame is rusty. The headlight bucket is rusty, but we will take care of that. The engine does not move, but that is okay. We'll take care of that. The transmission does move. That is good. The brake cables were all seized, but they're all basically wrecked anyway. Other than that, it's really a nice bike. Everything seems to be original. It has the original floorboards. It has the original foot pedals, brake and shifting. The taillight's incorrect. That's fine. I have an original taillight. It was last registered in 1986. The luggage rack I actually think is accurate. I think that's correct. That huge battery is not correct. The Suzuki foot pegs are not correct. You're going to see me putting my hand underneath the bike, and I'm actually really just looking to see if those square nuts that are welded on behind are there. So the factory welded on square nuts behind where the rear crash bar is attached to the frame. I guess for stability, for extra thickness, to make it a little bit more durable, they are there. This is a numbers matching bike that hopefully I'm going to give you better pictures so you can see the dash. It's a police dash. The number is really visible. It hasn't been sandblasted off. It's very oily. There are oil leaks on this bike, and we will address that. The wiring, while it looks like a mess, is really it's really the original wiring. The cables are all crusty. They are all seized actually, and they're going to be saved, but they're not going to be saved and used, but they will be saved. And the wiring harness is going to be removed and saved. And this walk around is basically just to determine the condition of the bike, and it basically needs to be taken all apart. Sometimes when I'm feeling around the frame, I'm looking to see if there are remnants of, let's say, where a siren bracket was. And in this case, I didn't see one, but that's not dispositive of whether or not it is a police bike. I don't believe Arizona had those brackets welded on anyway. The starter is seized up. It doesn't work. That's fine. We'll install another high torque starter on it. Obviously, the tires are 40 years old, 37 years old, so they're going to get replaced. And like I said, the rear saddlebags are probably original, as is the rack. The rack in and of itself is incredibly rare. Those are hard to find. And I really, really hard to find. But it is, we will make do with what we have. So tank looks fantastic, not really rusty inside. So we're going to clean that out, going to paint it, going to try to fix it, going to try to fix the chrome on the tank. I know there's a cigarette lighter on this bike. Obviously that's not original. And other than that, it is a beautiful bike. So it is time to get started on rehabbing this bike. So thank you.